Ladies and gentlemen, imagine if you could transform your entire life, not by making drastic changes overnight, but by simply getting 1% better each day. It sounds small, almost insignificant, but that's exactly what makes it powerful. Most people wait for the perfect moment to improve themselves. They think success comes from giant leaps, big wins, or breakthrough moments. But what if the real secret isn't in doing more, but in doing just a little better every single day? In this video, we're going to break down how consistent daily improvement, just 1% at a time, can completely change your future. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of where to start, this idea could be the game changer you've been looking for. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll realize that becoming your best self isn't about luck or talent. It's about what you choose to do today. Success isn't achieved overnight. It's built gradually, one day at a time. The real key lies in steady, small improvements. If you get just 1% better each day, the results over time will be extraordinary. Think about that. 1% improvement might not seem significant. It's just a bit more effort, a touch more focus, a small change in perspective. But here's the truth. When compounded daily, that tiny improvement can completely transform your life. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about taking small, steady steps in the right direction. One common mistake people make, they wait. They wait for the perfect moment, the ideal situation, or a sudden burst of motivation. But top performers don't wait. They take action every single day. What does 1% better actually look like? It's choosing to read 10 pages of a great book today. It's showing discipline by going to the gym. It's taking one step toward your goal. Simple actions repeated daily lead to major wins. Think about anyone successful. Did they wake up one day and suddenly become great? No, they improved gradually, consistently, day after day. So ask yourself, are you ready to commit to just 1% growth each day? If so, your future will be nothing short of remarkable. Make that decision today. No more delays, no more excuses. Just 1% better every day. That's the formula, that's the path, and that's how you build a life filled with success, purpose, and meaning. Think of a tree. It doesn't become tall and sturdy overnight. Each day, it absorbs a bit of sunlight, takes in a little water, and grows just a little. You might not notice the progress at first, but after 1 year or 5, it stands tall and strong. That's how real progress happens, not through sudden breakthroughs, but through consistent movement forward. Many people want success instantly. They want to wake up and have the wealth, the knowledge, the health. But life doesn't work that way. Success is built like a home, brick by brick, decision by decision, action by action. And here's the good news. You don't need to move mountains overnight. You just need to be a bit better today than you were yesterday. Read a page today, then another tomorrow. In a year, you'll have read books that could change your life. Save a small amount today, then a bit more tomorrow, and in time, you'll create financial stability. Practice kindness, discipline, or leadership each day, and soon, you'll become someone others admire. The issue is that most people quit too soon. They don't see results fast enough, so they give up and return to old habits. But the truth is, all great achievements are built on small, consistent improvements. If you stay consistent and commit to progress, no matter how small, you'll one day look back and realize just how far you've come. Perfection is a myth that keeps people stuck. Many wait for the perfect time to act. They say they'll begin when life is more convenient or when they know everything. But the reality is, if you wait for perfect conditions, you may never start. Growth is different. Growth means moving forward even when things aren't perfect. It's about learning from your mistakes and adjusting as you go. It's about recognizing that the journey itself shapes who you are. No one starts as an expert. Every master was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once struggled to express their thoughts. Every successful person made mistakes, but they kept going. They improved little by little every day. The focus should be on progress. Get better today than you were yesterday. If you chase perfection, you'll likely get frustrated. But if you aim for growth, you'll keep moving forward. Success isn't about getting everything right at once. It's about continuous improvement. So don't fear mistakes. Learn from them. Don't fear starting small. Embrace it, because those small steps taken daily lead to great results. Your life reflects your daily habits. Not the occasional big decisions, not the forgotten goals, but the routines that seem small in the moment. Take someone who's physically fit. They didn't achieve that by working out once a month or eating well occasionally. It became a lifestyle. They built habits that supported their health. And over time, those habits shaped their body and energy. The same goes for wealth, relationships, and personal development. If you spend a little time each day reading, learning, or improving, you won't see dramatic changes overnight, but in a few years, you'll be far ahead of those who didn't make the effort. On the flip side, if you let bad habits creep in, procrastination, negativity, poor discipline, they won't ruin your life immediately, but over time they will. The good news? You're in control. You choose your habits, and by choosing wisely, you shape your future. Every positive habit is like planting a seed. Water it daily, and eventually it grows into something powerful and lasting. Success isn't about a single major choice. It's the result of the small things you do every single day. It's not about doing something amazing once. It's about doing the right things consistently. The person who works out hard for a week and then stops won't see results. But someone who exercises a little every day, even just a short walk, will experience transformation over time. That's the power of consistency. Many people get excited about big change. They want to go all in, make huge shifts, and see fast progress, but intensity fades. It's exciting at first, but often unsustainable. Consistency, on the other hand, is dependable. It's not about how hard you push today, it's about showing up again tomorrow. Look at anyone who has mastered their craft. They didn't rely on short bursts of effort. They committed daily. A great speaker practiced regularly. A successful entrepreneur showed up for their business even on the hard days. Strong relationships are built slowly with steady love, effort, and communication. The principle is simple. Small efforts done daily lead to big outcomes. Intensity may bring a spark, but consistency brings results. The true achievers are those who stay in the game, consistently showing up over months and years. Keep showing up, and success will follow. Your mind is your life's command center. The way you think influences how you act, and how you act shapes your results. If your mindset is negative, weak, or full of doubt, even great opportunities can slip away. But if your mindset is focused, strong, and positive, you'll find ways to win even in tough times. Some people go through life expecting to fail. They say things never go their way, and they prove themselves right. Others go through life expecting growth. They believe they can figure things out, and they also prove themselves right. Same world, different results, all due to mindset. A strong mindset doesn't ignore reality, it simply chooses how to respond. Do you see problems or possibilities? When failure happens, do you stop or learn? Successful people weren't handed perfect situations. They trained themselves to see opportunity in adversity. The best part? You can do the same. You can decide to build a stronger mindset, to feed your thoughts with empowering ideas, to surround yourself with people who support you, and to focus on what's possible. When your thinking is right, everything else begins to align. Knowledge is powerful, but only when used. Gathering information is just the first step. Some people attend seminars, read books, and take notes, but never apply what they learn. That's like collecting seeds but never planting them. Learning without action is lost potential. If you want to grow, make learning a daily habit. Read something valuable, even just a few pages a day. Listen to new ideas. Study not only the victories of successful people, but also how they handled setbacks. Learning opens your mind and expands your options. But knowledge alone won't change your life. Using it will. If you come across a great idea, apply it. If something you learn could help your business or life, put it into action. Even a small step taken today can lead to massive change down the line. Growth isn't about how many books you read, it's about how many lessons you apply. So make it a habit to learn, and more importantly, a habit to act on that learning. Knowledge is potential power, but applied knowledge is real power. No one is coming to rescue you. No one's going to knock on your door with a better life. If you want more growth, success, improvement, it's on you. Many people blame their situation. They say they didn't have the chance, the support, or the right start. But real growth isn't about what life gives you. It's about what you do with what you've got. Some of the most successful people started with very little, faced major setbacks, and still made progress. Why? Because they took ownership of their growth. You must decide. Will you steer your life or just ride along? If you're the driver, you make the calls and take action. If you're the passenger, you wait, hope, and let life decide your direction. The choice is yours. Personal growth doesn't happen automatically. It doesn't come with age or wishful thinking. It comes with effort, learning, and the willingness to step beyond your comfort zone. It starts when you stop making excuses and start making moves. Take full ownership of your path. Read the books, build the skills, change the habits, and take action. Because the moment you take responsibility for your growth, everything begins to shift. You can't improve what you don't measure. Success isn't just about working hard. It's also about knowing if your hard work is paying off. Without tracking your progress, how can you know if you're moving ahead, stuck, or falling behind? Think of a successful business. They don't guess how they're doing. They track revenue, expenses, and customer growth. They analyze results and adjust strategies. Your personal growth should be no different. If you have goals, measure your steps toward them. If you're improving your health, track your workouts, meals, and energy. If it's finances, monitor your income, spending, and savings. If it's a skill, track your practice time and your progress. Even small wins are motivating when you can see how far you've come. But you must be honest with yourself. If the data isn't great, don't ignore it. Use it to improve. If you're not growing, don't make excuses, make adjustments. Success isn't about perfection, it's about refinement and awareness. Track your journey, review your progress, and keep moving forward. Because what gets measured improves. Excuses are simply comfort in disguise. They protect us from discomfort, but also hold us back. And if you become good at making excuses, you won't get good at much else. Some always have a reason. No time, no connections, no support. But here's the truth. Everyone faces obstacles. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is mindset. Winners figure it out while others make excuses. If it matters, you'll find time. If it's important, you'll find a way. Excuses may sound valid, but they rob you of potential. The moment you stop making them, everything changes. Don't say, I don't have time. Ask, how can I make time? Don't say, I don't know how. Ask, where can I learn? Excuses sound practical, but they keep you stuck. Every time you make one, you give up a little more of your potential, but we all have the same 24 hours. It's how we use them that matters. History is full of people who started with nothing and built something great. Excuses let us avoid effort. They delay growth, but nothing meaningful grows from comfort. Growth begins when you face challenges, stop waiting for ideal conditions, and take action anyway. If something is important, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Success isn't about avoiding obstacles. It's about refusing to let them stop you. So today, stop blaming, stop waiting, stop wishing. Take control, take action, because when you remove excuses, you create space for real success to begin. Yet many people want results instantly. They look for shortcuts, lose patience when progress is slow, and give up before their efforts bear fruit. That's why so few ever reach their true potential. They chase short-term rewards instead of committing to long-term growth. Think about a farmer planting seeds. He doesn't expect a full harvest the next day. Instead, he waters the soil, tends to the crops, and waits for the season to run its course. If he digs up the seeds too soon, checking for results, he disrupts the entire process. The same principle applies to success. It takes time, steady effort, and patience. Consider anyone who has built something meaningful, whether it's a thriving business, a healthy body, or a strong relationship. None of it happened overnight. It was all built through years of persistence, focus, and consistent action. The issue is that people quit too soon. They expect fast, easy wins, but lasting success belongs to those who understand the value of the long game. Those who stay committed even when results aren't immediate. Focus on progress, not just outcomes. The small improvements you make each day may seem insignificant, but over time, they lead to major breakthroughs. Keep learning, keep showing up, keep putting in the work. The long game always rewards consistency over speed. Success takes time. Not everything will happen right away. Still, many start something and quit when they don't see instant progress. They assume it's not working and walk away too early. But anything worthwhile, whether it's building wealth, improving your health, or growing personally, takes time. If you want results that last, you have to commit for the long haul. Picture planting a tree. You don't expect it to become full-grown in a day. You water it, protect it, nurture it, and give it time. Some days, you may not see any growth, but beneath the surface, the roots are developing. Then, one day, the tree stands tall. That's how real success works. Most people underestimate how powerful small daily actions can be. They want immediate results, but forget that big achievements are built slowly over time. The person who saves consistently each month will have financial stability. The one who exercises every day, even for just 20 minutes, will build lifelong health. The person who commits to learning a little every day will become an expert. The challenge lies in being patient. Most quit too early because they don't see results fast enough. They look for faster ways, easier paths, but the greatest rewards don't go to those who rush. They go to those who endure. Stick with it. Keep progressing, stay committed. The long game is where true success lives. Success isn't about quick bursts of effort, it's about staying in the game. Many people start strong, they're full of energy, passion, and drive. But when results don't come quickly, they lose momentum. They jump from one project to another, always seeking that next breakthrough. But those who truly succeed are the ones who stick with it through the ups and downs. They understand that anything valuable takes time to build. You don't plant a seed today and expect fruit tomorrow. You tend to it daily. Even when there's no visible growth, something is happening beneath the surface. That applies to your goals, your business, your relationships, and your personal development. The biggest difference between those who succeed and those who don't? Patience and persistence. The person who invests in themselves each day by learning, growing, improving will be far ahead in 5 years. The one who shows up for their business, even during slow periods, will eventually build something lasting. The one who stays committed to their health, even on tough days, will enjoy long-term vitality. The most common mistake is quitting just before the breakthrough. People think progress is too slow, so they stop. But real success is reserved for those who stay the course. Don't rush. Don't chase shortcuts. Play the long game. That's where lasting impact is made. Show up, do the work, and trust the process. Over time, you'll realize everything you wanted was built through consistent effort, step by step. Success is not an event, it's a process. Like any meaningful process, it requires time, patience, and persistence, even when results aren't visible. Too many people chase fast results. They want instant success, sudden wealth, or immediate transformation. But anything gained quickly rarely lasts. If you want results that endure, whether it's financial freedom, a strong business, meaningful relationships, or personal mastery, you need to embrace the long game. That means thinking beyond just today. It means making choices based on your long-term vision, 5, 10, even 20 years down the line, not just what feels good now. It's tempting to chase quick wins or short-term comfort, but real success doesn't work that way. The people who achieve lasting success understand the power of delayed gratification. They stay consistent. They keep working when others stop. Look at anyone who has built something significant, a great leader, a top performer, a skilled professional. None of them got there by chance. They put in years of focused effort. They showed up when they didn't feel like it. They made sacrifices. They failed, adjusted, and kept going. They knew real growth takes time. Think of the farmer again. He plants the seed, waters the soil, and waits. He knows the roots grow long before the fruit appears. If he gave up too soon, the harvest would never come. The same is true for your goals, the habits, the discipline. The choices you make today may not pay off immediately, but they will shape your future. We live in a world that moves fast. Everyone wants quick wins, fast success, and instant results. They see someone thriving and assume it happened overnight. They don't see is the effort behind the scenes, the setbacks, the long hours, the quiet persistence. Success is never a lottery ticket. It's a slow, intentional climb. And those who understand this truth, they win. Playing the long game means making smart, consistent choices every day. It means saving and investing instead of spending impulsively. It means practicing your skills even when no one is watching. It means building trust and nurturing relationships over time, not chasing attention or validation. The biggest mistake people make is giving up too early. They start a new goal, a new habit, or a new business, but when they don't see fast results, they say it's not working and quit. But success isn't about who starts strong. It's about who stays committed. Understand this: failure isn't final. It's part of the process. So ask yourself, are you ready to play the long game? Are you willing to invest time, effort, and patience into your dreams? Will you show up and do the work even when it feels like nothing is happening? Because if you do, the results will come. Not instantly, not by luck, but over time, and inevitably. The rewards go to those who stay the course, to those who keep moving forward when others give up. The long game isn't easy, but it's worth it, because when you stay disciplined, stay focused, and refuse to quit, you build something real, something that lasts. So keep going, keep growing, keep playing the long game, because that's where true success is found. So as we wrap up, take a moment to truly let this sink in. Becoming the best version of yourself doesn't happen all at once. It's not about massive change overnight, and it's definitely not about waiting for the perfect time, the ideal plan, or some magical turning point. It's about what you do today, and then what you do tomorrow and the day after that. 1% better may not look impressive on the outside. It might not be flashy. It won't get you applause or instant recognition, but it's the quiet, steady progress that builds unstoppable momentum. It's how true transformation happens. Not in the spotlight, but in the small choices you make when no one's watching. The books you read, the habits you build, the thoughts you train, the effort you give. Those are the building blocks of a life that grows stronger, more resilient, and more meaningful with every single day. So don't wait for motivation to strike. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait until everything is lined up perfectly. Just start. Right where you are with what you have, make a decision to commit not to perfection, but to progress, to growth, to showing up even when it's hard. Because the truth is, the life you dream about, the confidence you seek, the success you want, it's all on the other side of that daily 1%. And it's closer than you think. If this video gave you something to think about, something to feel, or something to act on, then don't let it stop here. Pass it on. Share it with someone who needs this reminder, someone who's struggling to find motivation, someone who's been waiting too long to start. You never know how far a small message can go when it reaches the right person at the right time. And if you're serious about growth, if you're committed to building a stronger mind, a better future, and a more purposeful life, this is the space for you. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss the tools, the strategies, and the real conversations that will help you grow step by step. This is a community that believes in action over talk, in consistency over hype, and in the power of showing up every day for the life we're building. Because success isn't reserved for the lucky, the privileged, or the naturally gifted. It's earned by those who choose to grow a little at a time. The long game may not be glamorous, but it's the only game that guarantees real, lasting results. So commit to the journey, lean into the process, and keep going. Even when it's slow, even when no one notices, even when it feels like nothing's changing, because it is. And one day when you look back, you won't believe how far you've come. You just have to start. 1% better every day. Let's grow.